Hello and welcome, I'm Mystical, this is Mystical Gaming. We're jumping into Watcher Realms and we're going to have a quick chat about the Tactician class. Okay, now this is what the game has just dropped in on the announcement. So they got Tactician new class intro, and we just take a quick walk through this and see what they've posted up about the new class. Okay, so we know when the class is coming. Well, we know the anniversary is coming on the 14th, and I would assume a couple of days after that the banners will be out and we'll be able to start summoning for them. I wouldn't imagine it'd be long after that. So heroes of the Tactician class can use their ultimate to displace to other deployable tiles on the battlefield. This high mobility allows flexible deployment during combat, providing significant strategic value. I mean, yeah, it does. If they've got an ultimate during, you can move to a new location. It'd be fantastic. I assume that's just their ultimate and not a coin cost attached to it, but we'll see. After deployment, heroes of the Tactician class can provide various effects such as control, allied buffs and survivability bonuses for teammates. Brilliant, that all sounds good. So, and then they go on and sort of break down each individual, or sort of give us a quick preview on each one. Now, I've got the things from the other day from the Discord, so we can have a look at what class they are, or not what class they are, what factions they're attached to as well. Okay, so Moriden, now we know he's the limited, so hopefully on the 14th is the start of the anniversary, so that weekend, 18th, 19th, something like that, hopefully we'll be able to do the limited summoning, and I'm imagining everyone's going to be boom 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 start summoning. Now he's limited, so bear in mind, do you want more copies of him? If so, you might want to save up more than the 200 for that, but bear in mind you've also got pick your own limited as well, so you'll probably want at least be able to do 2 lots of summoning. Okay, so sort of save as much as you can, but they will be giving away stuff as well to help with summoning. Now, Moriden, he does a charged attack, he's ally rage regen, and he does enemy defense penetration. Okay, so that's all good stuff with him. Okay, so absolutely fantastic little hero. He sounds there just on that little bit. There's some more bits about him further on, so let's just have a quick go. And next one. So the next one they've got is Valara. Now, I'm assuming, I don't know for definite, I could well be wrong, I'm assuming she's going to be on an ancient banner. So she's not a lord, so who knows? I don't think she's a lord anyway, so who knows what banner should be on or what lord will be with it. My personal hope is for Ingrid, because I don't have one and I don't want to summon an Ingrid banner. 3rd time lucky. Okay, right, so she's got flexible displacement. I don't know what flexible displacement means. So sort of just, they said what displacement is there, they can move over the map. I don't know what flexible version is, but I'm sure we'll find out. Increased attack range, so it looks like she's got longer or further attack range than most others. Powerful AoE slow. Well, we'll have to wait and see which version of slow she's got. Now, slow comes in various different categories over how much they slow. So if it's a powerful one, are they saying it's the top end version of slowing everyone for as long as possible and by as much as possible? And she's got AoE knockback as well, which is good, particularly for Gear Dungeon 2, particularly if she can come in and out of an area. So even if she didn't knock it back far enough, she could then displace out of the place, so she wouldn't need a knockback to be as strong. Who knows? But there we go. That's sort of my general sort of take on her, or my feel at the moment, but we'll have to wait until we actually see them. And then we've got Astrael as well. Now, Astrael is available on Shard Summon as well. Okay, now he does shield buff for allies, debuff dispel for allies, attack based HP regen for allies, and attack interval reduction for allies. I mean, he sounds amazing. To be honest, he sounds like the best one of the lot. I mean, I haven't seen them play out yet to see what they look like, but on that description, he seems like he's done a lot. And again, this Northerner thing going with the shields as well. Yeah, sounds really good, to be honest. Really looking forward to him, and he's a shard summon as well, so everyone should be able to get him, unless for some strange reason they decide to get greedy over shard summons, but they never have done yet, so I can't imagine that happening. Now they go on to a bit more with the effects of displacement. Effects achievable through displacement. Shared ally damage taken through displacement, so they can actually share out the damage by the sounds of it. Avoid tile targeted damage through displacement. I presume that's if something's being tile's being targeted, then you can move out of the way, and therefore it's all good. Is that right? Sounds good. And then the shared damage, is that like an AoE defense reduction, damage reduction or something? I don't know. I'm just sort of guessing more than anything else. Deals significant damage to enemies contacted during displacement. Okay, so can you displace onto an enemy if an enemy's on a tile that you can go to? More on that, I guess, as we find out a bit more. Provide allies with survivable enhancing effects like damage reduction, shields, and directional displacement, protecting against fatal damage. No idea. Maybe they've got more heroes coming that we haven't heard about. Okay, inflict CC effects like slow, stun, knockback through displacement. They haven't mentioned anyone with stun, but they have done the slow and the knockback. And switch location with allies through displacement to save them from delivering fatal damage output. So you can actually change with an ally. So that'd be interesting as well. And more gameplay mechanics awaiting your discovery. So a lot there. I mean, this class could actually change a lot of how we play the game. I can see a lot of guides being rewritten with these. Okay, so and then it goes into a bit of blurb about each one of them. So Moriden, displacement and defense penetration, charged attack. They're the things he's got. Intro. Moriden, single target DPS hero who can partially penetrate defense. That's fine, wouldn't expect it to all be done, otherwise it'd be true damage. His ultimate allows him to displace to a safe location out of enemies' attack range to charge power, greatly enhancing his attributes for the next ultimate. So it sounds like he's coming out for one ultimate and then he's back in to hit for another ultimate, which will be very powerful. So yeah, that's what it reads to me. I mean, if you've got any different theories or knowledge, please in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. During the ultimate, his charging state also restores a percentage of rage for rage regen for allies nearby. So you can pull him out to the backlines to your other DPS. I'm assuming like your mages, that sort of thing, and marksmen and healers, and then they can get a bit more rage regen as well. So Valara, flexible displacement, no idea what that means, and knockback AoE slow. So intro, Valara is core AoE DPS who can move flexibly between platforms and ground tiles. It didn't say with the other one that he could move between ground and platform. It just said he could move around the map. Does that mean that he is on the ground and can only move around ground? Whereas here they specifically say that she can move between ground and platform. She can inflict AoE radiant erosion, so we know what that is. That ties in quite well with the arbiters. Slow knockback effect. When deployed, she enters invisibility state. Wow, that's nice as well. After displacement, she exits invisibility while gaining increased attack range and enhanced slow ability. So, does sound like a lot. Yeah, she comes on a lot there. They didn't mention the invisibility part of her kit earlier, did they? So that's nice as well. She does sound good, although just got this. She's going to be a lot rarer to get. I think she's going to be ancient exclusive. Will be my guess on that. Just with her being an arbiter. So Astrael, a displacement and allied shield buff. Intro, Astrael is a single target DPS hero who can inflict vulnerability physical damage debuff. After using displacement, his ultimate, he can apply shields. Brilliant. Attack based HP regen. HP healing, isn't it? I would have thought, yeah. And attack interval reduction to himself and allies. Okay, while displacing debuffs, effectively protecting allies, protecting allied heroes. Okay, so interesting about the where do they put it? Attack interval reduction. I wonder if things, because he's a northerner, I'm wondering if Falcia will benefit from that, or whether it's an attack interval reduction, not a speed increase. I don't know. But anyway, there's the note there. Note commanders participating in the anniversary celebrations use Sard Summon to obtain Astrael, the new legendary tactician hero. I wouldn't miss out on this. I'd make sure you do it. But we'll go over the calendar and things like that when it turns up and when we can find it. Okay. And then they've shown us tactical artifacts, generic artifacts. So there are some generic ones. We've got Spirit of the Pack there, Dwarven Strider, Helm of Helios, and then Shawl of Life Giver. So let's jump into the first one. Spirit of the Pack increases damage by 10% after moving, gains an additional 5% damage for 10 seconds. And that's legendary artifacts. It should be a little bit easier to get than maybe some of the others, but we shall see. And then Dwarven Strider, okay, increases all attributes of the hero by 5%, and casting the ultimate gains an extra 1% increase to all attributes. This increase can stack up to 3 times. And that's only the level 1 version as well, so bear that in mind. We should be able to see increases on that as it goes. Helm of Helios, okay, increases damage by 15% after casting the ultimate. Allies within 2 tiles gain an extra 10% damage, increases for 10 seconds. Be interesting to see who gets and doesn't get from that buff. Not all heroes can get that buff, so it would be interesting to see who gets it, okay. So have to do some testing if we can get hold of that and see what gets from it. Now, Shore of the Life Giver, okay, increases HP by 10% after casting the ultimate, applies an extra healing to 3 allied units with the lowest HP percentage within 1 tile, restoring HP equal to 15% of their max HP. That's quite a lot, really. I think that's quite a nice little buff there going on, isn't it? That is quite a nice heal just for not really doing anything. So there we go. And then we've got, obviously, we've got the exclusive artifacts for Moriden and Valara. Exclusive artifact is Nightfall and Dawnbreak, and these are attained through anniversary celebrations. Okay, so I dare say they'll be in the pool as well. They'll be added to the forge, but essentially we're going to be able to pick them up from event shops. So there we go. Absolutely fantastic. There's everything we know so far, and the only other thing is, have you been saving up your stuff? So how are you doing on the forge and saving up? So I've got a couple of these lying around, so who knows, maybe we'll get get lucky on one of these, and we might be able to pick up something. Then we've got a couple of shots there. We've got 2,000, then we've got another 5,000 there, and then we've got another couple of temples there. I don't think I've done this week's Void Rift, so I need to do those and get those smashed out as well. Okay, there we go. That's me done. I started saving up. All is good. All is good. Looking forward to it. That's everything we know so far. Okay, let us know your thoughts. What thoughts have I got at the moment? Worries. Are these going to be like the unnameable faction? Are we going to only be able to have one on the battlefield at any one particular time, or because it's a class, can you have as many down as you like? I suppose that's one of the initial thoughts that comes racing. I suppose other thoughts are, no idea how these would work in GVG. Would it just be automatic on their ultimate? So if they displace, could you time your GVG attack for when they go out with somewhere and then walk past them when they come back to somewhere? I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue how they work in GVG. It sounds quite odd. I'm not sure if they'd be usable there or not. Let us know in your comments below. Are you looking forward to this or not? Okay, thank you very much for your time. If you leave me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, we'd help me out massively, and I'll see you all in the video again soon. Thank you. Cheers. Goodbye.